It's never easy being on the road, especially for how long we're going to be on the road.
Obviously, it's a little bit harder when you're not in your own bed every single night or not being able to cook your own food, but I think that, we're all pro and this is an important stretch for us and all these points matter.
I don't really change too much. The only difference is that you're just not in your home environment, so just keeping the routine the same as much as possible regardless of where you are.
So we do travel, we have a little stint coming up, and it takes a lot out of you, but you don't want to take it for granted. It's actually kind of fun.
From the Prudential Center on the last Sunday of 2024, we welcome you to this broadcast of PWHL Hockey. The Ottawa Charge travel across the border to square off against New York for the first time this season. Ottawa riding a two-game skid into today.
Yeah, so Ottawa thought they played really well their first 3 games. Last 2 games, they didn't like, so they're trying to get back to right as today goes on. Emirates Mashmeyer, she is a ton of fun to watch. Uses her athleticism and her acrobatics.
They have not been met with the physicality that they need to be met with. Time and space is not going to happen against us, right? They want a quiet game, a smooth game. They've met the wrong match. It's our turn to go compete. Let's show them. You got it?
And off we go. Ottawa versus New York for the first time this season. Mrazova, Teralova shoots and another save with the blocker hand. Schroeder stops her third. Oh, they score! And the visitors strike first.
Ottawa converts first by playing the way that they want to play in the offensive zone, and that is make you make mistakes. Good low shot, gets tipped on the way in. Schroeder really didn't have a chance.
On a break now, Saunier. Saunier on the right side, a beautiful pass in front, collides with the goalie. Oh, it's tipped away by Teralova. That'll do it for the first 20 minutes. Ottawa is on the board thanks to a goal from Emily Clark, assisted by Brianne Jenner and Katerina Mrazova. It was a fast-paced first period too, Dave. Both teams going back and forth and not a lot of whistles. We're off and running in period number 2. Ottawa's done a nice job in recovery. Again, this is Vanasova, across the goal mouth, steers it wide. Schroeder's trying to get her bearings back. Oh, they score! Ottawa doubles the lead.
It is a collision by a New York defender on their goaltender without being pushed in. And Ottawa just threw a puck to the front of the net and had eyes.
Stepping up now, shot, and it's blocked. Clark, second chance. Oh, they scored! 3-0 Ottawa.
Ottawa wins a race to a loose puck and fires it home.
Circling back, big shot.
Saunier with a great block starts to take off, and there you see the trip. New York will be on the power play, starting off Ottawa with their power players killing a penalty.
Passes to her left, Zandy Hart shoots, rebound chance covered up by Mashmeyer. Moves to her right, Rock still with it, shoots off angle, what a save, Mashmeyer, make it another. Ottawa settles it down and breaks it out. A penalty-heavy second period sees 2 more Ottawa goals, both in 5-on-5, and Ottawa is in control of this one. Carpenter and Mrazova take the opening face-off of the third. Here's Fillier. Oh, what a snipe! Top corner, first shot of the third, and New York has life. It's 3-1. Moved over to Hartje, back to Eldridge. Eldridge looking toward the slot. Oh, what a save by Mashmeyer! Extra chance, and another pad save. Hartje on the doorstep is denied by 38 and white.
Somebody check the salary cap to see if he can give somebody a raise here. Holy smokes, what a stop.
That will do it. Ottawa gets their second regulation win of the season.
Mashmeyer came up really big in a big game for Ottawa. They needed this one.
Emirates Mashmeyer's 33 saves are the 4th most that she's had in her PWHL career.
Oi! What do we got out of this one? Thought we had a good mindset. Like, we didn't let things snowball. Like, sometimes
times we've done in the past. It was just, okay, we lost a bit of momentum there. That's all right. Let's answer back. Like right after that goal, unbelievable shift following it.
Yeah. Every game is going to be ebbs and flows. A team is never out of a game in our league. We're never out of a game. Nobody's ever out of a game. We have a style of play. Do you see it? Can you see our style of play? And when we play it, what happens? What do you notice when we play our style of play?
We get more offense.
We carry that. We have the puck more. We're more offensive. We dominate. We dominate. So in the third period, when the team's down 3, we know they're going to push. That is okay. We just don't want their push to counter us. So we need to stay true to what we are doing, because what we are doing, we can see it. It is very, very good, right? So that's the challenge. And just recognize there's going to be a chance to work that every single game. Because everyone watches this league and every game's 1, maybe 2 goals. Really great starting point. Exactly what we needed to get ourselves going. Well done, ladies.
It was New Year's Eve. It was the day before a really big game at the Coca-Cola Coliseum between Toronto and Ottawa. And I feel comfortable calling it the biggest trade we've seen in the PWHL. Skimira and Harmon for Bach and Larocque. Toronto and Ottawa switch forward and a D each.
I know it's tough on the players, especially the time of year that it happened, but that's the reality. And the thing is that I love about this, for everyone around the league, don't care who you are. Jocelyn Larocque, Haley Skimira, Savannah Harmon, Victoria Bach, they got traded.
Yeah.
So buck up and play. This is the pros, baby.
I think I'm still in a bit of shock. So the girls were nice enough to let me borrow their clothes for the day, and then I'm sure I'll be getting some once I get to Ottawa, but just a lot of emotions. And I'm going to try to focus on the game tonight, though, and then I'll revisit those emotions later.
You know, it's never easy. Trades are always a hard thing, but you know, it's a part of the business. And you know, I think for me, I have a lot of really good friends on that team, a lot of memories that I've made over the past year and a half, and it's going to be fun playing against them. But I'm also just really excited. This rink gets pretty loud, so it'll be a cool atmosphere.
A packed Coca-Cola Coliseum on New Year's Eve in downtown Toronto. An emotional day for both of these teams. Less than 24 hours later, we dropped the puck after a massive trade.
One period. That's all we're going to focus on. One period. We talked about complete everyone. Elevate it just a little bit more. Think about it. Breakout, right? Slash swingers. Get there. Get across for your wing partner. Watch what happens. Get behind them, race to space. Watch what happens. In their zone, right? Loose puck, layer above, layer above, layer above. Watch what happens. Go to the net. Shoot the biscuit. You got us? Let's go.
And let's meet the starting goaltenders for tonight. 30-year-old Emirates Mashmeyer. Boy, she has been great as of late. 34 saves on 35 shots to snap out of Ottawa's mini losing streak. She was named the first star of the PWHL last week. And look at that save percentage. #1 in the league through 6 games. Let's drop the puck. The last day of 2024. Thanks for joining us. It's Toronto and it's Ottawa. 3 Charge players are there. Return feed right in the top of the slot. Another one whistled just wide on the near post. Savalainen scores! The puck popped free right in the slot, and the Charge have the first one on New Year's Eve as Savalainen picks up her first PWHL goal. Right now looking to tie up this contest. Harmon towards the goal, tipped in front. Acrobatic stop, reaching up for the denial.
What an unbelievably athletic play.
This could be trouble the other way as Vanisova on tired legs is in, and Kirk makes a save, and it's up and into the protective mesh. Gave everything she had, but Kirk had the answer with a good shoulder save. Daryl Watt steaming in, has some company. Shot, Mashmeyer, the save is on the post. It somehow stays out. Oh, it trickled through and danced on the goal line. Here's an opportunity for Serdachny. Might have a clear-cut break if she can hurry. Serdachny is in over top of the goal. The Charge will be more than happy to see this one through. They've been outplayed for large stretches of this game, but they lead 1-0 through 40.
Well, I'll give it to Ottawa. The one thing they have done is the few chances that they've had good ones.
Towards the front of the goal. In behind the net, Braslova. Back up top, Taylorova, cross ice pass, Braslova right in the slot, makes a move, backhand, Kirk the save, rebound loose and it's in! Kirk made the initial save, but the rebound slips in. We got a good look at that, and I wonder if that might have been kicked in. Clark is there, oh yes, that is off of the skate for sure. Is it a kicking motion? That's gonna be the question, and it's no goal. Nurse takes over, drops it to Darryl Watts towards the goal, big save! Puck is loose again in front. Mashmeyer spinning around, somehow keeps it out again. Another opportunity to clear, not done. Woods in the slot area, there's a shot, Mashmeyer the save. Rebound is there off the side of the goal, puck is still loose, and Mashmeyer squeezes the pads together for another clutch save. Vanisova in behind the net, another big check. There's gonna be a penalty coming up. It's a 5-minute major. It's 5 in a game. Well, when you see the numbers, you just cannot drive in from behind like that. This is a massive point in this hockey game. Moves quickly, shot towards the goal. Mashmeyer makes another good save. Harmon is there, Darryl Watts down towards the goal line, centering pass, rebound is loose, scores! The power play connects. And this game is tied with Hannah Miller. Snodgrass just pushes this one forward for the Charge, who are 85 seconds away from picking up points on the road in a game where they can certainly give their goaltender a tap on the pads. They're not there yet, though. Jinsey Rose is in over the line. Nice little toe drag, it's in! Oh, it snuck through, and Rose has given Ottawa a lead with 1:10 to go.
A threat all season for this team, comes in and just pulls this puck in, fools Kirk, and it gets underneath of her.
Here's fast, look towards the goal, another block, comes to the far side, centered it again, all the way out and down the ice, and that is gonna do it on New Year's Eve in Toronto. Ottawa comes in and steals one. A late goal from Jinsey Rose and a 37 save gem from Mashmeyer.
Do you thrive when you're getting a lot of shots? Do you like being that busy?
Yeah, I think any goalie likes a lot of shots, but of course there's lots of room for improvement going into 2025, and I think that we have a lot of momentum right now and a lot to build off of, so I'm really excited for the games coming up.
I think it was closure. Yeah, it was a goodbye, and you know, I've had. I'm gonna get emotional. I've had a lot of great memories in Toronto, and I'll cherish them forever. So.
To weather what we weathered, part of this league is that, we know it, right? Is this our performance? No. We need to get better, so we gotta make sure this next week we're gonna work on simplifying some things. At the end of the day, sometimes in this industry, you gotta win ugly, right? And we want ugly. Alright, beautiful shot though, gents. 6 points in the bank, nobody can take those away from us. We'll make sure we get better, right? Now I get to go happy meeting. Good?